NIRATIAS. And the Lighthouse presents from Set Pyramid in Las Vegas, Nevada, World Finals 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it the biggest night of NIRATIAS right here in Set Pyramid, Las Vegas, Nevada, World Finals 3. The end of a long beta. It was hell to get here, and for the competitors for tonight, it will be hell to win here as well. Most important night for many people's careers there. Hello, well, my name is James Page, your ringmaster, your golden hero, your voice of NIRATIAS, as always, coming to you live from high above Set Pyramid. One final time for this beta before we get into year 4.0. We'll have special news on that later in the night. But for now, there is plenty of action to go around here in the pyramid. Let's take a look at the card once again. Red Cloud and Mayat Kata will be opening tonight's show. Battle of past versus future in the name of the present. Who will walk away the victor between these two highly technical athletes as well? United States Championship, Sue Won, Dakota Wheeler will come up as well. Another highly personal matchup for the title. Speaking of personal, Angela Strife looking to make a name for herself in the history books of NIRATIAS, taking on Valentina Salinas here in Las Vegas. Nobody performed better than Valentina Salinas in the World Final. And then Intercontinental Championship match, Chelsea St. James defending her Intercontinental title for the first time against Jinx Dumas, former lovers, former best friend, hopefully looking to turn over a new leaf inside that ring. Then, speaking of friends, this one is a fight that goes back to childhood. Sophia Fortune and Alexandra Oni, Vegas street fight. Then, your main event, Tara Maxson defending her newly won world championship against Sherry Kurosawa, a woman that she has never beat and a woman who has never lost at the World Finals. Can Tara Maxson be the first to do it? As well, of course, Sasha Polyakova making her huge return to NIRATIAS, taking on Faith Hawkins as well. And then something I'm not really supposed to be promoting, but stay tuned after the credits, after the world title match, and we will have something special for you. Now let's go.
Your World Finals Story opening contest, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Collegeville, Illinois, weighing out 140 pounds, she is the Alpha, Red Cloud. her opponent, from Shirakawa, Japan, weighing in at 135 pounds, she is the final Empress, Maya Takeda.
Oh, can you feel the energy in the crowd tonight? The bell is rung. We are underway with World Finals 3. Maya Takeda and Nora Red Cloud in the middle of the ring. Locking horns, ready to go here in our opening contest. In the historic Sets Pyramid, so many incredible memories in the venue for the World Finals over the last 4 years. Everything from our first Champions Crown to some of the most brutal moments in NIRATIAS history, all taking place inside the pyramid on this strip. Is now Nora Red Cloud looking to make her stake, lay her claim to putting her name alongside the legend that have wrestled in this building. And since Maya Takeda is making her World Finals debut tonight, which is incredible to think about. 10-year career almost, and Maya Takeda making her debut at the World Finals. Big elbow drop there from Nora Red Cloud, who is keeping the pressure on early to deal with Maya Takeda. Is Maya now being shipped off into the corner. Big lariat there. Perhaps double jumping knees from Naru off the middle into a splash. Looking for a cover now. Only a 2 count. Good look for Maya Takeda. Got the hair down. Got her makeup done. Different look. Different vibes from the final Empress. As Naru tells her she's going to choke on it tonight. Gets jerked down though, trying to kick Maya Takeda. Maybe a new coat of paint on Maya Takeda, but I can tell you right now that she is the same war machine she's always been. Former world champion, wants to get back to it. But Nora Red Cloud vowing to take Takeda out of NIRATIAS for good. A nasty headbutt there from Maya Takeda. She's all over Naru. Kick to the gut there on the ground after the mounting. Hell of a card for you tonight. The crowd is red hot here at this arena. As Naru down, big neck breaker on Takeda. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Crowd so loud tonight. Rosalie Hawthorne had a hard time even keeping her voice together in the introductions. She's just as excited as I am, as excited as everyone in this building is to close out this beta properly. As our Red Cloud comes another step closer to closing out Maya Takeda's NIRATIAS career, perhaps. Tonight now taunting Maya to her feet. Big cross body from the Alpha. As Takeda now gets kicked in the gut now. Sacred Tomahawk. There it is. Spiking Maya Takeda into the canvas. 2. Only a 2 count though. That was very close. 4. Maya Takeda almost losing it here tonight as Nora Red Cloud perhaps looking to finish Maya off, but now look at her taunting her. Block that chop though. Maya striking back, dropped. Nora Red Cloud with a heavy haymaker. Nasty right hand, and Takeda soaking in the ground. Maya Takeda is the one who usually get lost in things like crowd noise. Big sick kick there. From Maya Takeda. Takeda now sending Naru into the corner. Climbing up now, gut wrench style. Look at the strength. Brings Naru down with a nasty gut wrench suplex. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, very close for Maya Takeda there. As Takeda now lighting Naru up. Naru's nasty forearm there, fighting Takeda off. A win tonight for Nora Red Cloud to solidify everything she's been saying about Maya Takeda. About how Takeda she needs to move and let younger talent through. Maya Takeda trying to prove that this sort of right away is not earned, or is not given, it's earned. And Takeda now trading heavy hands with Naru in the middle of the ring. Takeda daring back. Here we go. Hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Looks like something you would see on the ice. Over in the arena, down the street, a big STO. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. It's now Takeda turning Naru around. Naru countered. And a nasty backbreaker kick of sorts from Nora Red Cloud. It outrolls through into Ascension. And Nora Red Cloud believes that she has Maya Takeda beat. Look at this, lifting her with her foot. Looking now to fire the killing blow. Maya was waiting for her. Maya, big head kick. Planting the kick pad right upside the dome of Nora Red Cloud. Now has her hooked, flips her through into the choke. Full body weight on top of Red Cloud. Red Cloud trying to hold on and she can't. Incredible win for Maya Takeda tonight. Turning back a very game Nora Red Cloud. As we go into replays of the action tonight. Absolutely unbelievable performance from Nora Red Cloud. Did everything perfectly, but got too cocky at the end. Tried to call her shot a little too early. Did Nora Red Cloud and Maya Takeda coming out on top here tonight. Again, the alpha and Red Cloud. She has nothing to be ashamed of, but she's a very proud competitor right now for a fact of beating herself up over what happened just now. Again, wrestled perfectly except for the final moments of this match. As Maya Takeda stands tall in the middle of this ring at World Finals.
The winner of the match via submission, Maya Takeda.
And Maya Takeda roaring to the crowd tonight. Takeda soaking in the adulation of the NIRATIAS faithful here in Las Vegas. Well deserved for a legend of this promotion, of this sport general. My Takeda may be hurting, but in the morning, I can assure you my Takeda will be able to look back on this night with pride. As will Nari, for two separate reasons. I know Nari might go look back on this night with shame, but I hope she's proud of what she was able to accomplish. And my Takeda performed one last bout to the crowd here in Las Vegas.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hemel Hempstead in Hertfordshire, England, weighing in at 155 pounds, she is the righteous killer, Faith Hawkins. her opponent, making her NIRATIAS return. Now hailing from Blankley Bourne, County Durham, England. Weighing in at 155 pounds, she is a former NIRATIAS world champion. This is the human science experiment. Sasha Polyakova.
It's been over a year since NIRATIAS last laid eyes on the human science experiment. The bell is rung. There it is, and we are off. With Sasha Polyakova box rushing Faith Hawkins. Hawkins tried to meet her in the middle of the ring and it did not work. Faith already being suffocated by Sasha Polyakova, who is looking ridiculous tonight. Sasha has had to have put on maybe 20-30 pounds of just raw muscle, as she is all over Faith Hawkins with that big lariat conduct into a neck breaker. First bit of offense Faith Hawkins has had tonight. Sasha Polyakova, one of the top marking graduates of one of our old sponsors, the Akuma Dojo, then became a double world champion, 2 promotions simultaneously, and then vanished a year ago. Now finds herself living in England. Thought she had given up wrestling. Came back when she was ready. And a nasty lariat. She looks like she hasn't even missed a step. And she is now just beating the hell out of Hawkins. 2 count again. Sasha Polyakova all over Faith Hawkins. Big right hand from Faith. And now hitting Sasha twice. Once the rib, once in the head with that kick. And you know, when a wrestler gains or loses a significant chunk of size, getting back into the ring under their new conditions can be extremely taxing on them. Like an MMA fighter moving up or down a weight class. It messes with your cardio, messes with your pacing, and we'll have to see if it has messed with Sasha Polyakova at all. I don't know how much in-ring she's actually been having in the last about year or so, since losing to Lorelai Daniels back at World Finals 2. Sasha Polyakova 0-2 at the World Finals. Faith Hawkins redeeming herself. She was supposed to be at World Finals 1 but missed it due to injury. Has been out ever since. Only recently coming back. So these are 2 competitors with 2 very different stories here in the World Final. Sasha throwing Faith Hawkins to the dirt. Hawkins is one of the larger competitors in NIRATIAS. No easy feat throwing her around like a kid. Sasha, big left hand blocked from Faith. Faith continuing the assault now on Polyakova. Sasha dodging out of the way there. And now up and big. Uranagi there. Signature maneuver on Sasha Polyakova. 2. No. Not a 3. So close for the human science experiment. See how much she has evolved. But the way she was speaking last Wednesday as part of the Double Down Showdown makes me think that Sasha Polyakova isn't too rusty in the ring, has been sharpening up. But there she missed that big chop. Onto the second one though. Polyakova now comboing. It's hip toss by Faith. Meets her with a boot in the face. Sasha boot upside the head, frees her from the ground. So Sasha throwing Faith into the corner. Sasha Polyakova now working the leg. Faith Hawkins, so much of her offense comes from striking. Taking out the legs will make it hard for her to gain a base. 4, those kicks and those elbows, but it might not matter. What a power bomb from Sasha Polyakova. As Sasha now backing into the corner, you can hear the crowd ready to terminate. Faith Hawkins with an Occam's razor. 1, 2, 3. Nasty thrust kick through the air as Sasha Polyakova knocking Faith Hawkins out for the win. The Occam's razor, once one of the most feared moves in NIRATIAS, and now it might very well become that again. Look at that, places it perfectly, and the exercise only makes her kick even harder when she throws that. Absolutely devastating move.
Your winner of the match, Sasha Polyakova.
And Sasha Polyakova just soaking in the crowd on her return. Saw her sitting there, looked like she was getting emotional, which is extremely out of character for Sasha Polyakova. Sasha's always amped up, always aggressive. And now, posing for the crowd is Sasha, letting the fans here in Las Vegas get their photo opportunities in. But there will be plenty more in the future. Sasha Polyakova will be back in 4.0. I can guarantee you that. Ashley Hart would be stupid not to be offering her a contract as soon as she gets back through those doors. Assuming she doesn't already have one. We are 2 matches deep into the World Finals tonight. It's already been 100 miles an hour since the opening bell. Sasha Polyakova taking on Faith Hawkins there with a win. And then of course your opener, Maya Takeda, doing the same against Daru Red Collapse. It is incredible to see some of these legends, these veterans of NIRATIAS past, still being able to hang with the younger talents of NIRATIAS. As we see a Sasha sounds to me like Sasha Polyakova already has her sights set on the main event tonight. Which tells me he is already signed to NIRATIAS. As we see the United States Championship 1 doing some pacing backstage, getting ready to defend the title against Dakota Wheeler. Seems to be talking to someone behind that ambulance. Knowing Dakota Wheeler could be anyone, I mean, she comes from a company with so many talented women. It can practically be anyone. Hopefully, they will keep their nose out of Dakota business tonight. NIRATIAS United States Championship on the line up next. Can Dakota Wheeler become the first import since Jam to become a major champion in NIRATIAS?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NIRATIAS United States Championship. Introducing first, the talent from Salem, Massachusetts, representing Star Island, weighing in at 135 pounds, Dakota Wheeler. And her opponent, the champion, from Hell, Michigan, weighing in at 150 pounds. She is the second reigning, defending, undisputed NIRATIAS United States champion, making her fourth defense, the White Tiger Guardian, Su Huan.
As we are now getting ready to get underway here, Su Huan surrendering the U.S. title. Dakota Wheeler taking a good look at what she is chasing after. Dakota Wheeler, former Horizons and NIRATIAS champion. A belt that got deactivated. A belt that, quite frankly, never met the expectations that were put on it, but she has a hell of an opportunity here to make herself synonymous with a title that is still relatively young in its existence, that being the United States Championship. As Dakota Wheeler taunting Su Huan. Dakota playing running with the Bulls with Su Huan. And Dakota, I think, thinks that she freed herself from Su Huan, and she's wrong. Huge Tope Con hello under the night sky in Vegas to Dakota Wheeler. As Su Huan now feeding Wheeler back into the ring. Dakota Wheeler trying to play cat and mouse, but ran into a trap from Su Juan, who's now all over the challenger. And Dakota Wheeler flattened out. Dakota Wheeler has been having a hell of a lot of travel as of late, been in and out of Japan and NIRATIAS with our partner promotion Starlight, that is the home company of Dakota Wheeler. It's now Su Juan slamming her down. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Su Juan moving onto Dakota Wheeler now. Has her in the corner, rips her out of the corner. Almost leaving an imprint of Dakota's makeup on the ground. Just like the clown she is. Thinking that she could have Su Juan tonight. But Dakota with a standing moonsault. And as much as I bag on Dakota Wheeler, as much as I bag on their home company for sending Dakota Wheeler here, one thing has to be said, that she is extremely talented. She is extremely capable in that ring. She just tends to be an annoying little brat most of the time. And Su Juan looking tonight to do everyone in NIRATIAS a favor and turn back Dakota Wheeler with her big clothesline there. And Wheeler countering Su right as she gets a nasty lariat of her own to the back of the neck. As King Coda, as she calls herself, is now in control. Hooking her like you're on one shoulders into a beautiful Rana. Off the rope, big swanton from Dakota Wheeler. 1, 2, only a 2 count. As Wheeler now keeping the pressure on Su Juan. Another head scissors there. And an Arabian press. That's what I'm talking about with Dakota Wheeler. She's such a great talent. She doesn't need the attitude. But she is, and good as she is in the ring, as much talent as she has, she has twice as much an attitude. Done Dakota Wheeler. Snarkiness and arrogance. And big elbow drop there. Onto Su Juan. And Dakota flexing on Su Juan. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. And Su Juan counter for the headbutt. Juan now sending Wheeler into the corner. Right hand. Second right hand. Shoulder tackles in the corner. I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but I can't help but feel the need to root for Su Juan to keep our title with our promotion. To keep the United States Championship in NIRATIAS control. Because if Dakota Wheeler to win this title night, what kind of precedent does that set for other Starlight girls? For Second City Dojo girls, for PWN girls, for imports from all over the world, coming to NIRATIAS to try to terrorize their swords for a quick flash of fame. And Dakota Wheeler lands a huge Rana there, now gunning for the top rope. And a big elbow drop from Dakota Wheeler. 1, 2, almost only a 2. As Dakota Wheeler now posing to the crowd. Native of Salem, Massachusetts. Now Su Juan dump her out. Maybe looking for that suicide spear. More suicide than spear goes crashing to the floor. Does Su Juan. Dakota Wheeler now comes in a meat suit with the same tope con hello that Juan hit her with at the start of the match. As Dakota Wheeler feeding Sue Juan back in the ring. And now look at Dakota. What in the world is this? Paradise Lock. And look at this. This is nothing but to embarrass Sue Juan. Making her helpless in the middle of that ring in front of tens of thousands of people here tonight. Barely any damage done. And Sue Juan didn't appreciate it. Running powerbomb out of the corner. Dakota went for that knee lift. Juan back up. Second powerbomb. Sue Juan's not done. Look at this deadlift. Third. Dakota Wheeler and being made one with the canvas tonight. Into the cover. Two. Almost having every last bit of oxygen driven out of her body. Dakota Wheeler holding on though. Sue Juan went for something there. Wheeler fought out of it. Wheeler twist of hate. 1, 2, very nearly the Dakota Wheeler win off of the twist of hate. Now Juan into the corner. Went for that knee lift again. Got powerbomb into the middle of the ring one more time. Sue Juan out. I know what she's looking for. She wants that slingshot lariat. It's a setup for the spear. Here it comes. No, Dakota slips under. 2. No, landed the schoolgirl, but wasn't able to win off of it. CT. Dakota Wheeler landing the CT knee and a second one to the jaw of the champion. And Sue Juan is champion no more. Dakota Wheeler becomes the first NIRATIAS import in a decade to win one of NIRATIAS' mainline championships. And it is the United States title. Sue Juan threw this girl around, and Dakota Wheeler never stopped fighting through. That roll-up that she executed off of that slingshot, I think that was as much distraction as it was an attempt to win. Look at this. Perfect schoolgirl stacked her up on her shoulders and knew if Sue Juan kicked out, she was not going to be able to avoid the CT knee before Dakota Wheeler landed it, and then landed the second one to become the U.S. champion here tonight.
Your winner of the match and new NIRATIAS United States champion, Dakota Wheeler.
Dakota Wheeler standing tall. Sure, her girlfriend Sarah Miller also got a history here in NIRATIAS. Happy to see this. Dakota's old running buddy back in year 1. Terrorized Moa Suzuki back then, but Moa Suzuki isn't United States champion like Dakota Wheeler is. Goodness me. From one championship to another, we're now in the title block. NIRATIAS Lighthouse title on the line. Angela Trey, Valentina Salinas.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NIRATIAS Lighthouse Championship. Introducing first, the challenger for below horizonte Brazil, weighing in at 140 pounds. She is the fashionista, Valentina Salinas. And her opponent, the champion, from Bathurst in New South Wales, Australia, weighing in at 145 pounds. She is the 8th reigning, defending, undisputed NIRATIAS Lighthouse champion, making her first defense. This is the next big thing, Angelea Christ.
NIRATIAS Lighthouse Championship on the line, the pride and joy of the network. As Angelea Christ will be making her defense here tonight against Valentina Salinas. Now, Lighthouse Championship. The rules of that title so far have been relatively unclear, so allow me to clear them up, because there have been a lot of questions regarding that title and how it works. It's simple. It's defended the same as any other championship in NIRATIAS, but it holds a caveat. That is that if you can land 3 successful defenses with that title, you can activate it for a World Championship match with up to 1 week's notice, or at least 1 week's notice. So Angelea Christ still has to secure 3 defenses of that title, but think of it as well as this way, is that, you know, you're 4.0, that title's going to be defended often across Stargazers. And the defenses don't stop just when she hits 3. You know, as long as she has that title, she's going to have to defend it. Now, she cannot use that title to impose herself into an already existing title match. So if a world title match is already confirmed for something, Angelea can't make it a 3-way or a 4-way or whatever. Now when that title gets activated, it goes vacant immediately, and another Lighthouse Open will be contested to crown a new one, similar to the one that Sharks won to originally win that Lighthouse title. It's like a combination of the Sands of Time, the television, and the Iron Crown from the Annihilator a few years ago. And Valentina Salinas knows the importance of that title. That's why she had been hunting it. Her and Liv Vincent both were chasing the title before Salinas got the win over the girl Dragon Cutter to get to the World Final to face Angelea Christ. Christ now all over Salinas. The gap in experience between these two couldn't be more drastic I mean, hell, Angelia Trice wasn't even a teenager yet when Valentina Salinas debuted for NIRATIAS. Trice is in her rookie year as a wrestler, former member of the Monarch division, as she mentioned earlier, which made its debut here 1 year ago in that incredible 6-woman ladder match. Fortunately, the division didn't pan out, but it did bring us some incredible talent like Angelia Trice, who's now going through the ringer at the hands of Valentina Salinas, the former world champion. Salinas now snapmaring Angelia down. She's about to take this young girl to school here. Look at that, swinging off the middle rope with an elbow drop. Can't say I've ever seen Salinas do that. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Valentina Salinas. Onto the kick there, missed. Got a kick to Angelia, that's that huge pump kick. And Trice now continuing the offset. Trice sending Angelia, or rather Valentina, to the corner, big running chop. And now look at that, sending a living room with a basement drop kick. Courtesy of the next big thing with the elbow as well. Cover now. 1, 2, only a 2 count. 4. Angelia Trice. Trice now with another pump kick. As Salinas, for something there, ripped into a power slam from Trice. Setting moonsault misses. The Salinas now, nasty German, stacking Angelia up on the back of her neck. Angelia now trying to crawl up into the corner. Could be a disaster for De Vegas here. For Angelia Trice and Valentina Salinas, a woman who has been in every world final, has left here champion on several occasions. Big elbow drop. 1, 2, no. Valentina Salinas has a spotless record at the World Finals. Left World Finals 0. The first ever NIRATIAS Wonder of NIRATIAS champion, which has done the Intercontinental title. Left World Finals 1 World Champion. Left World Finals 2 World Champion. And could very well leave here with a ticket to become World Champion again. As Valentina Salinas now chasing that light championship feeling with the Dante from Valentina Salinas. 2 almost get the 3 though. Salinas firing up, getting the crowd upside down, perhaps. Brazilian sunset miss. And Trice, beautiful maneuver there, flattens her out. Something uniquely you, and now coming from the corner, back elbow, snapmare, and an elbow in between the shoulder blades from Angelia. Is it Trice now with a nasty backstabber? Cover 1, 2, very nearly gets the win. Does Angelia Trice. It's on Trice and Salinas squaring off to the middle of the ring. A battle right here between a veteran and a brash rookie. It's a story that's been told numerous times tonight and will continue to be told throughout the show. These young talents trying to usurp the newer, and the older stars rather, situation like our Red Cloud of my indicator where the veteran came out on top. But can we have a situation tonight where a rookie ends up coming out on top? Angelia tries damn sure wants to. Is now huge combination. Angelia now moving her way to the top rope. Looking for Scorched Earth. And there, Scorched Earth. 1, 2, 3, no! That's not a 3. It's not over yet. Angelia can't believe it. Salinas kicking out. And Trice now lining her up. Misses the double spring. And look at Selena fighting back against Angelia. You can see the marks all over both of these women. They have been swinging for the fences tonight. Into a second Belo Horizonte. 1, 2, no. That Belo Horizonte used to win matches, but Salinas should be relying on it more as a stun move to finish the opponent off. Trying scrambling out of the way, almost turned into a cannonball. And Trice down. The Salinas hooked up, down under driver. And Trice now sending Salinas into the corner. Once that shotgun drum kick, that's the setup for the Scorched Earth. But Salinas is in perfect position, but Trice can't capitalize. Trice looks like she's just gonna accept the pin. But too much time has passed. Salinas recovering just enough to kick out. As now Trice trying to set up Scorched Earth. Salinas start coming. Moves off the clothesline into a power slam. This was that head kick. I think this was a twister. That's how she beat with the Jinsong. And now Trice has Salinas in the corner. How in the world does Angelia Trice have the strength to pull off a stalling suplex? And both women are down again. Trice, I have no idea how much more either of these two can take. Trice off their own sling blade. Springboard sling blade. This sling blade, the bread and butter of Angelia, that time hitting it off the middle road. And there's the shotgun drop kick again. Trice now desperately trying to carry herself to the top rope. Legs have to feel like dead weight at this point. Scorched Earth for the second time. 1, 2, 3. Angelia Trice is still the Lighthouse champion. It is matches like that that show the importance of every title in this company. A title like the Lighthouse title, which is still relatively new in concept, having very top level S-tier wrestlers gunning after it, matches like that. It's not just a championship, it's a key to the top of the mountain. And Angelia Trice proved that if you want to get there, you're going to have to get through the Scorched Earth. of Angela Trice. Look at the scars on her.
The winner of the match and still NIRATIAS Lighthouse champion, Angela Trice.
Angela looking like she's been through hell, and she came out the other side still champion. What a match. May the best win is right. We'll have to see what Jake is saying in turn. Intercontinental title match on next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NIRATIAS Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Thousand Oaks, California, weighing in at 135 pounds. They are the battle at Jinx Dumas. And their opponent, the champion from Berkeley and East Yorkshire, England, weighing in at 97 pounds. She is the third reigning, defending, undisputed NIRATIAS Intercontinental Champion, making her first defense. This is the Kawaii Buttshot, Chelsea St. James.
Intercontinental Championship on the line. Chelsea St. James did the impossible and beat Jerry Kurosawa, albeit in a ladder match, to become Intercontinental Champion. And now Chelsea St. James making her defense here tonight against someone she knows very well, the battle rat Jinx Dumas. It's Jinx. And Chelsea now decided to start this match a little playfully, trying to frustrate Jinx early. These two now locking up, where Jinx will have an advantage, I would have to imagine, due to the size difference. Jinx now taking the back of Chelsea. And now rolls Chelsea up, stacks her high on her shoulders. Only a 1 count though. As Jinx showing off for the crowd. And these two locking up one more time. As Jinx now pushing the smaller Chelsea into the corner. Clean break. These two now locking up again. And Jinx Dumas once again with the event. Side headlock. As Chelsea now forcing Jinx off into the ropes. Jinx ran right through Chelsea though. Chelsea coming back with a big drop kick. Beautifully done from Chelsea St. James. Chelsea's size should never fool anyone. She may be the smallest dog in the fight, but she's got the biggest heart in the ring. As that super kick missed. Looked like Jinx was trying to slap Chelsea low. Maybe for one of her combos, but Chelsea was too far away for Jinx to connect with that, so Jinx went for the super kick and missed. And now, double leg drop to the gut of Jinx. Cover now, 1, 2, only a 2 count for Chelsea St. James, who is still all over Jinx Dumas. Jinx fighting back now. Nasty back elbow. Kicking, gave her a second one. Did Jinx, who is continuing the attack on Chelsea. Chelsea bailing to the corner. Now, Jinx springboard into a drop kick, knocking Chelsea off the apron. Now lighting Chelsea up. And a beautiful suicide dive from Jinx Dumas. Perfect through the ropes, landing onto Chelsea. Now sending Chelsea back into the ring. These two share the ring for the first time at World Final 0, vying to become the first Wonder of NIRATIAS champion, a match that Valentina Salinas ended up winning. So these two didn't go head-to-head in that match. They were both in it. It was the gauntlet match. But Jinx now all over Chelsea. Big overhand. Chelsea really put all of her weight into that. Now, beautiful clothesline from Chelsea St. James. As Chelsea now lining Jinx up. Off the middle rope, went for a Rana. Got caught into a powerbomb. And now being thrown across the ring into an elbow. Jinx with a combination there on the much smaller Chelsea. And Jinx with a double tap from the corner. Usually Jinx follows that up. But taste the difference. Instead going for a cover, 2. Only a 2 count. And now Jinx striking at Chelsea. Chelsea counter. Big shot. These two now going back and forth. They know each other so well. And now there's that little combo that Jinx was looking for earlier. Knee lift to the side of the head. And now striking away at Chelsea. Now, as Chelsea on their shoulders throws him into the corner. And now taking him coast to coast, back the other way. Kicks Chelsea down into a butterfly powerbomb. 1, 2, only a 2 count. As it jinks now. Chopping away at Chelsea. Chelsea fighting back. Jinx now countering. These two going back and forth. There's that kick again. As Chelsea scrambling to the corner, trying to pull herself up. Jinx now. Bouncing Chelsea to face off the turnbuckles. And Jinx. Buckle bomb. What? Force. Chelsea's bleeding now. Got thrown hard into the corner. I don't know when Chelsea got busted open. Could have been the turnbuckle. Could have been the mounted punches earlier. As now Jinx continuing the attack. Skull tap. As Jinx could be closing in. Chelsea striking back. Big overhead from Jinx. Knife edge from Chelsea. Overhand again. Chelsea. These two now gonna get into a hockey fight. Jinx theoretically has the advantage here. Yes, is the height. The height difference. Jinx into the corner, big clothesline, comes out of the corner with another clothesline. And now, combination from Jinx, making Chelsea taste the difference. Cover now, 1, 2, only a 2 count for Jinx Dumas. Chelsea hanging tough, the best she can. Jinx now, perhaps looking for that neck breaker. No, wasn't a single barrel, but missed. Chelsea rolls through, waiting for Jinx to turn around. It's time to be kind. Rewind into a brainbuster from Jinx. 1, 2, no. Jinx killing the momentum of Chelsea, just dropping her straight onto her knee. As now back elbow from Jinx, sending Chelsea off to the ropes now. Chelsea, wait a minute, Rana! Jinx falls into the ropes. Chelsea swings through Tiger feint kick. I've never seen Chelsea use that maneuver before. Springboard into the pop. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Chelsea retains the title. Had to pull something completely different out of the bag to beat Jinx Dumas, who knew about every move in Chelsea's moveset. Jinx had already beaten Chelsea once, so Chelsea had to get creative tonight. Tiger feint kick into the West Coast pop. I've never seen her do that before. Look at this, out of nowhere. Beautifully done. Chelsea with the win. And oh, Jinx has the title. Was unknown. Wait, Jinx? No, don't do this. Don't. Chelsea caught her. Jinx. What's gonna happen here? Hands the title over. And after all that, Chelsea's still willing to give Jinx.
You want to open the and still
there.
NIRATIAS Intercontinental Champion, Chelsea St. James.
Thankfully, Chelsea able to raise the title over her head as she well earned it. Now getting ready Vegas 3 fights Sophia Fortune and Alexandra Oni.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a Las Vegas street fight. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 135 pounds, Sophia Fortune.
Oh, what the hell is this? Oni Enterprises, Taya, Carrie, Lakeithis, and Sophia Fortune. Oh, smart move, grabbing a baseball bat. Sophia's too smart for this. It's not looking good for Sophia Fortune and Lakeithis. Saying something to Thea Carey. Wait a minute, where's Oni Enterprises going? Oni Enterprises leaving the arena. Fortune. Wait a minute, Carey's is grabbing Oni. Dragging Alexandra Oni out here. What in the world is going on? It looked like Oni Enterprises was about to be sicked onto Sophia Fortune like a pack of dogs. But Carey's going to the back with the rest of the Enterprises and retrieving Alexandra Oni. I mean, Alexandra Oni is the former world champion. What's she need? Oni Enterprises fighting her battle for her. Oh, they're coming out on stage now. Who's this? Well, it sounds like to me that Alexandra Oni is on her own tonight. Sophia Fortune knows it. Fortune taunting Oni.
And her opponent, representing Oni and her princess. From Alexandria, Egypt, weighing in at 140 pounds, she is the dealer. Alexandra Oni.
This has to feel like Alexandra Oni is being walked to the gallows in front of her father's own crowd in the city that she made her name in. And Oni now very hesitant at the end of the ring with Sophia Fortune. I don't blame her. Now look at this. And oh, well, that didn't go well for Oni. As the bell is rung and we are off. And Sophia Fortune, what elevation on that elbow drop. Fortune all over. Oni now, nasty elbow. Look at this combination. Back with the back. Hitting Oni in the back of the neck with a basket at him now. And razor blade Sophia Fortune living up to her name right now. Fortune, blockbuster. And Sophia Fortune posing for the crowd. It was just a year ago. And Sophia Fortune was led by Alexandra on the end of this building to face Cara Maxis 2 years ago with Lisbeth. And now, Sophia Fortune is making Oni pay for a decade of torture that she had put through numerous wrestlers, including Sophia's father, Travis Fortune. One half of Black Fortune, one of the greatest tag teams NIRATIAS has ever known. And Sophia is dog walking Alexandra right now. In our co-main event of the evening. As now Fortune can stick to the knee and another kind of break the leg of Fortune, just like, or rather break the leg of Oni, just like Oni and Fortune broke the leg of Haven Black. As Fortune circling out like a shark. The razor blade is all over Alexandra Oni right now. And Fortune doesn't seem to be in any hurry to end this one. Oni finally getting a little bit of offense back. Striking away. Swung at Fortune, missed. Big kick there into a spin kick. And a chair to the ribs. Fortune now lighting Oni up. And Sabu's her with a chair. Fortune hooping with that chair. That chair split Oni's head open. Right on the hairline. Hard whip into the corner there. Oni now in grave danger, doesn't even know it. Drop kick upside the head. Fortune could potentially win this if she was actually trying to. Fortune nailed in the ribs there. Oni, what is she doing? Oh my god. What in the hell? Powder to the eyes. Oni now rolling Fortune up. Two, not this way. Almost stealing one from Sophia Fortune. As Oni now laying it in. on Sophia Fortune. Oni. No, look at that. Taunting Fortune. The woman known as the dealer, the national treasure, the ace hunter, whatever you want to refer to Alexander Oni as the boss. It's all up to you. But right now, Sophia Fortune wants to refer to Alexander Oni as the past tense. And she might get her way. She's shot into a leg over the bottom row. And all the money in the world can't save Alexander Oni from what's coming next. Off the round, beer on the bottom. Sophia Fortune with the trident. And now slings her through into a sidewalk slam roulette wheel from Fortune. As a Fortune now, after the knee. My God, DDT to the ankle. That man just broke Oni's leg. And if it didn't, Oni's about to feel a fate worse than death. Inverted knee bar here. And Alexander Oni can end this at any point, and she can't take anymore. Sophia Fortune with that knee bar comes away the winner tonight. Move that she picked up wrestling in Mexico. Almost stole it off the Fortune there. As Sophia able to come back trident off the bottom rope into the roulette wheel. And then this knee bar. Both legs caught in it. There's nothing Oni could do.
Your winner of the match by submission, Sophia Fortune.
And Sophia Fortune celebrating her win here tonight, as she should. Fortune firing up for the crowd. Here comes Lakeisas now to recover what's left of her leader. Lakeisas, you saw at the top of the ramp, it looked like Lakeisas was the one that triggered the revolt against Oni Enterprises, with her talking to Thea Carries. What in the hell? Oni now being thrown back into the ring from Lakeisas, whoever that was. Lakeisas clearly lifting, cutting Oni to her knees. Looks for a final destiny. And Lakeisas standing tall over her boss. And they're gone. What in the hell did we just witness? I have no words for what I just saw there. But we need to keep the show moving. World Final sponsor Starlight had a hell of a night tonight. Dakota Wheeler becoming United States Champion. Them and EWN still active out in Japan. Second City Dojo, one of our longest tenured sponsors. They had a hell of a performance last Wednesday between Alex Young and G on the Double Down Showdown. And the PWN premier wrestling network from just over the hills in California. We have just signed an exclusive deal with PWN to bring Ignite to NIRATIAS next year as part of season 4. So look forward to that. We are now looking forward to our main event, World Championship, Kara Maxon, Yuri Kurosawa.
The following is your official NIRATIAS World Final Story main event, and it is for the NIRATIAS World Championship, to be contested with one fall to the finish. Introducing first, the champion from Garnet City, Illinois, weighing in at 135 pounds, she's the 6th rated, defending, undisputed NIRATIAS World Champion, making her first defense. This is the Wild Hair, Kara Maxon. And introducing her opponent, the challenger from Yarikawa, Japan. Weighing in at 145 pounds, she is the vengeful spirit, Juri Kurosawa.
Spine-chilling entrance from Juri Kurosawa there. Juri being led to the ring, summoned by her father, Shinichi Kurosawa, former NIRATIAS competitor way back when. I haven't seen that man in 15 or so years. As now, Kara Maxis trying to cheat shot Juri. It didn't work. I wonder, Kara feeling desperate tonight. It certainly sounded like she was on Wednesday. But she's desperate to beat Juri Kurosawa. And Juri now all over Maxis. It's looking like a repeat right now of the last two times these two wrestled each other. Horizon X Year 1 and World Final 0 in this very building is where Kara Maxis had that eye taken from her. So Kara looking for a knee. Juri dodging though. Juri sending Kara off the ropes into a back elbow to the throat. And Kara continuing to be tortured by Juri Kurosawa. And Kara now scrambling to the corner. Juri not far behind, but Kara getting the foot up there. Now fighting back, nasty forearm. Trying to fight Juri back into the ropes. But Juri striking her down with another kick right across the chest. And one to the back. Juri Kurosawa is kicking the hell out of Kara Maxis. Big spin kick there. Well, 1, 2. Barely at 2, if even, for Kara Maxis. And Juri now has already started trying to open a wound on the head of Kara Maxis. When you see her doing those presses with her feet like that, it's her trying to get a wound opened up. Using the bones in her heel to try to scrape open an eyebrow or a hairline fracture or something on the opponent. It's Juri now. Overheated carries axe there, but Kara was able to move. There's Kara now on offense, kicking away at Juri. And Kara's no slouch when it comes to her striking, even though she's better known for her submissions. After all, Kara Maxis has one of the most sudden, most violent moves in NIRATIAS. The pack-a-punch can come out of anywhere. Okay, running off the ropes. The guy hit with a knee. Jury with the puncher in the gut. That's the setup for that move. The fans started calling it the can opener. 1, 2. Barely a 2 count. That punch in the gut is the preamble for Jury clawing at an opponent's face, literally tearing their head open with her bare hands. She did it to Kieran Max a few weeks back. It's the exact same technique that took Connor's eyesight. It is now Jury dropping Cara on the back of her head after some clotheslines in the corner. Nowhere for Cara to go. As Jury now continuing the assault, continuing to torture the wild hair. Look at this. As they're bent backwards. And now Jury. Elbow to the base of the neck and a second one. As now. Big overhand right. Looping home strike. Courtesy of Kurosawa, who now hits Cara in the corner, slams her head off of the turnbuckle. And a second. And a third. Cara busted open. And Jury sees it, is now trying to open that gash even further. Comes running off the rope. Now laying in the kick. Cara's hands dropping. Not able to protect herself. And Jury now choking Cara in the corner. She's going to have to let her go. But Jury is now continuing to torture Maxis. And it's looking horrifically familiar for the world champion right now. The first time it was nothing but a normal match. World Final 0. It turned into one of the worst nights of Cara Maxis' career. Then Cara won the television title, the Sense of Time. Cashed it in for a rematch with Jury for the Intercontinental Championship, and that night came close, but still was not able to play her ghost in the grave. And now Cara was content with a count out. And Jury looked furious. Cara dodging out of the way. Cara Maxis wanted a count out on Jury Kurosawa. Jury will torture you, but she expects you to at least show her some respect. And now Cara now pressing her foot to Jury's gut the same way Jury does to her opponents. And Jury furiously after Cara tried to shortcut into the steps. And that's not going to help that wound that's on her head. And Jury now sending Cara into the ring. And Jury stomp to the face. That wasn't just a stomp, that was a scrape. Trying to open that wound even more. As now, leg trip from Maxis, ducking that high kick into a neckbreaker. And Jury now in trouble. Cara wants to pack a punch. There it is! Pack a punch from Maxis. 1, 2, no, not yet. And now, Jury Kurosawa scrambling to the corner. Where's Cara going? Under the ring. Cara has the chair. She tried to get herself disqualified. She tried to get herself counted out. Maybe now she's trying to get disqualified. James Johnson stopping it. Jury attacking the knee. Jerry is watching Cara Maximus be swallowed by desperation. Tonight is the Monkey. 1, 2, almost. And Jerry, I think, is realizing that Cara's desperate. And now she's gonna punish Maxis for it. Look at this now. The foot scrape. Trying to claw the head of Cara open. Another round kick to the chest. And Jerry is furious that Cara Maxis has tried twice now to screw Jerry out of the title. First by countout, second by disqualification. She would took that cheap shot at her at the start of the match. And Jerry now raining down vengeance on Cara, and there's the claw. The can opener is just being caught in a stomp to the back of the neck. And Cara bleeding all over the canvas. He don't care, he's next. And Jerry Karasawa has laid another chapter to rest. Not yet. Cara Maxis kicking out of Hito Kiriak's. Nobody's done that yet. And now, Jerry striking Cara in the knee. Cara just slaps her face overhead and another. Cara continuing to piss Jerry off with these slaps to the face. Jerry daring Cara. As Cara now striking at Jerry. These two going back and forth. Cara got the advantage. And look at this, Cara Maxis clawing at the face of Jerry. Her blood has been drawn. Stomp to the back of the neck. A mirror of what just happened. Using the claw to her advantage in the pack of punch. Maxis now dragging Jerry to her feet. Hooks her cross face. Just wrenching all the way back. Jerry Karasawa, how much more of this can she take? She has been dragged to her limits time after time. We don't even know what Jerry's limits are, but is she rapidly approaching them? Cara's got her in a crossface. Jerry has nowhere to go. Max is a full weight across Jerry's back. Cranking her, she's gonna break her ass in half. And Jerry taps out. For the first time in 5 years, Jerry Karasawa has lost a match in NIRATIAS. And maybe even longer, but regardless, Jerry Karasawa's limits were founded, and all it took was a hellacious match, her face being ripped off, and then being strangled for what had to have been close to 30 seconds in this crossface. I can't believe I saw from Maxis. Cara fully content with a count out with a disqualification before reporting to raw violence.
Your winner of the match by submission, and still NIRATIAS World Champion, Cara Maxis.
The desperation swallowing Cara whole. Look at the canvas covered in blood. And that's gonna do it for us here from Vegas for the World Finals. Until next time, farewell. World Finals 3 is now off the air. But, of course, as you know, there's still something left that we need to do. It was revealed on Wednesday that Marika Yang Serenity and Oakley Strauss won the match with each other, but NIRATIAS and the Lighthouse refused to sponsor it, and so we are going Sub Rosa from here on out. This is one match left. The results of this don't count. This isn't even technically part of the pay-per-view, and thus it is important that I let you know. NIRATIAS doesn't even want me to commentate this match. They don't want Rosalie Hawthorne to introduce this match. But we have both chosen collectively to do so because you, the fans, need this match brought to you. So, whatever happens from here on out is my responsibility. It's Rosalie's responsibility. NIRATIAS the Lighthouse have washed their hands of this. And thus, the only thing left to do is to go Sub Rosa. Marika Yang Serenity and Oakley Strauss. Oakley took Marika's girlfriend out, and that means only one thing: what you are about to witness.
Ladies and gentlemen, with World Finals 3 now off the air, NIRATIAS and the Lighthouse have backed out of Sed's Pyramid Hotel and Casino Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. However, there is still one match left. Both competitors involved have signed a hold harmless agreement, meaning that NIRATIAS and the Lighthouse are not responsible for what happens next. When Dr. Mercy Lakatua and Dr. Kenseth hurry on standby, the following is your true main event of the evening. And it is to be contested under Sub Rosa rules, meaning no counting, no disqualification. There must be a winner. Your official for this contest is Premier Wrestling Network official Jeff the Ref. Now, Las Vegas, let the final war begin. Introducing first, from Paris Island, South Carolina, this is the Dog of War, Oakley Strauss. And her opponent, from Miramichi in New Brunswick, Canada, Marika Yang Serenity.
The lights have gone out here in Vegas. You see, there's no branding whatsoever. This is a fight for nothing but pride, for honor, and for Marika Yang Serenity, it's love and finality. For Oakley Strauss, it's the finish of Bloodline that she took out years ago. As Marika all over Oakley Strauss to start this one off. Oakley Strauss retired Marika's mother, Nikki Serenity, in this building 2 years ago. Strauss has left this building world champion in the past. And now, it is up to Marika to avenge not just her mother, but her girlfriend, her beloved Emily Cypher, who was tortured by Oakley Strauss weeks ago. Ashley Hart had suspended Oakley, was completely fine making Oakley miss World Finals, but Marika forced her hand to reinstate Strauss for this match. As now, she's getting exactly what she asked for. Marika with a Falcon Arrow on the floor. That may be one of the very few wrestling moves you see all match tonight. It's a throwing Oakley into the rails. Oakley being countering there, countering Marika. Now picking Marika up and throws her into the rails. Again, and a thrust kick to the side of the head. Both women taped up heavily. Dressed for a fight here. As Oakley with a chair nailed Marika right in the head with it. No disqualification, no count out. The only limitations that have been put in place is they cannot fight into the crowd, they cannot fight backstage, they have to stay here at ringside. And the reason for that is to mitigate any collateral damage that could be made from these two. The thrust kick. Las Vegas police has lined the backstage, has lined the area, and this match will not know finality if they cannot keep it in this area now. Oakley with a big DDT. Strauss all over Marika. World Final Zero in this building. Nikki Serenity won the first ever NIRATIAS World title. It was a month later at Horizon Festival, the first Horizon Festival, where Oakley Strauss permanently shortened Nikki's career that finished her off at World Finals 1. And now she's looking to do the same. She may damn well be on her way to doing the same, because just like she did to Nikki, she has now busted Marika open with that knee brace into a suplex. 1, 2, only a 2 count. I don't think that was Oakley trying to win as much as it was her playing Mariko. Telling Mariko, there's the door if you want to give up on this. And Oakley now torturing Marika Yang Serenity in the corner. Serenity, the last of her bloodline on either side. Her adoptive uncle Yin Yang founded this company. Her adopted mother, Lena Yang, from an entire dynasty of legends in this sport. And Marika had become a high-value target for Oakley Strauss. And this all stems from Oakley being jealous after losing the world title to Cara Maxis back at Beta 1. Couldn't let someone with a name that she hates be happy. Couldn't let her live her young life with the love of her life. No, Oakley had to take that away, and now tried to permanently take wrestling away from Marika Yang Serenity is a bulldog there. And Serenity now throwing Strauss to the apron. Snaps her off the top rope and falls into the table, which collapses. The table did not break. Oakley's back might have broke though. And an elbow to the neck of Nikki Serenity, or of Oakley down the throat. The steps right in the face of Oakley Strauss. And Marika feeding the steps into the ring now. Marika now with Oakley up on her shoulders into a powerbomb position. The power of Marika aiming for the stairs. Thankfully for Oakley, she missed. But still, powerbomb onto the floor. And now feeding Oakley back into the ring. Marika back in. And Oakley fighting. Marika off with a thrust kick. Emily Cypher has to be watching back home in New Brunswick, Canada, watching this as Oakley made them broke Marika's leg. No protection on the leg against the stairs, and Oakley also with the knee. And it's only getting worse for Marika Yang Serenity as Oakley drops her throat first on the top. Now sending Marika over the top rope. Dragging her back in with a club to the back of the neck. Oakley throwing the stairs down onto Marika. Continuing the attack. And that knee breaks again. Referee Jeff the Ref from PWN. I guarantee we've never seen anything like this. Though he saw a man get stabbed once, so maybe I'm wrong. And Oakley Strauss has herself a fluorescent light tube. Marika's in a pool of her own blood. And that light tube shattering across the ribs of Marika. That shirt, her t-shirt, might be the only thing that just stopped her from being disemboweled in the middle of the World Finals. As Oakley now off the ropes, tackled Marika off the apron, but the table didn't break again. That table giving him hell. As now Oakley setting the table up for a third time. Moving Marika into position now, up on her shoulders. And just throws her through the table, again to those ribs. And the crowd acknowledging the Dog of War. Oakley Strauss throwing Marika into the rail. And across the aisle into the other one. Now picking Marika up and dragging her up the ramp. Remember, they can't fight backstage, and this has to end in the ring. But wanting to use this stage as part of her damage takes her down to the clothesline. This stage is solid. As Oakley eyeing now a production table who was holding equipment earlier before our network left the arena before this match. And now throwing Marika into the staging here. Nothing but steel trusses and wires underneath that yellowish tarp. And now, looking to powerbomb Marika off the stage. Thank God that didn't happen. It's now Marika fighting back with forearms. Huge combination. Lines her up for a kick. And Marika now with a Uranagi on the stage. Now scraping her Chuck Taylor on the forehead of Oakley, and I think Marika just spotted that table. And now I think she's going to introduce straps to it. Off the stage, it has to be a near 10-foot drop. And Marika with a frog splash, following close behind. Marika yanks her enemy, throwing caution to the wind. Now feeding Strauss into the side of the stage with LED panels. Nothing but LED lights and steel grating. And now dragging Oakley back onto the ramp, dragging her back towards the ring, where the match has to end. Trying to feed Oakley into the ring, but Oakley diving to prevent from being thrown back in the ring, but Serenity's not going to give her too much reprieve. As now Marika introducing another table. Oakley attempting a baseball slide there. Marika backstepped her and then dragged her out of the ring. Look at the blood all over the floor of Seth's pyramid here. And now slingshotting her into the post, lawn dart style. Goodness me, and now look, has Marika on her shoulders and just rams her into the guardrail. It's like hitting the board, but worse, and then into the corner. And these golden guardrails that are set up here are taking a beating courtesy of Oakley Strauss, who now power slams Marika onto the floor. Oakley just manhandling, muscling around Marika. Marika finally getting a little bit of reprieve as Oakley back gave out. But it wasn't for long. As now Oakley shotgun drop kick. Like a sniper off the top rope. 1, 2. Not only a 2 count. And the Dog of War. The Warhawks licking their chops at this one. As Oakley Stars might be closing in. Now, hanging Marika by her ankles off the top rope. Her foot is wedged under the top turnbuckle. And now Oakley lining Marika up. You can see the blood raining down in that corner. And Oakley goes coast to coast. Oakley trying to muscle herself back to her own feet so she can get the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! So very close was Oakley's straps, and Oakley now calling for it. Looking for 2 steps to heaven here. Wants to send Marika to sleep, but Marika fighting out of it. Now, as Oakley hooked over, bomb into the underside of that table. Hitting the steel leg. 2. Very nearly gets the win. Does Marika yank Serenity as Oakley starts to scramble into the corner. And Marika showing frustration, pinning her into the corner with her knee. Using that exposed knee and shin bone right to the throat of Oakley. As Marika looking out into the crowd, sensing that the end is near. Oh my God. The table has been lit on fire in the middle of the ring. No wonder our sponsor wanted nothing to do with this. But look at Oakley being dragged to the top rope. Marika has her hooked. Emily's butterfly off the top rope through the burning table. And Marika hooks her. Second one, sheer drop style. Emily's butterfly. And Marika is your winner. Good Lord. Marika yanks Serenity, looks like a car crash victim. But she is your winner tonight. Goodness me. Marika yanks Serenity. As Dr. Mercy Lockator coming out to check on Oakley Strauss. You may need the whole medical team out here for Oakley. Because Oakley's been paid for all of the sins tonight. And Marika celebrating. And she won't be celebrating alone. Emily Cypher here tonight as well, sharing a kiss with her bloodied, beaten girlfriend. Love won tonight in Vegas.